Over 20 years ago, he built the home of his dreams with his own two bare hands, overlooking the majestic Pacific Ocean. It's something he envisioned his entire life, created all in his mind, only to abandon it and walk away. Who would do such a thing? This is a life that people only dream of. And it wasn't about a house. It was about risking it all for something he truly felt deep inside. And what happened next is something that will absolutely shock you. Welcome to the first episode of Faces of Cabo, where we uncover the real stories of people who dared to build, live, and thrive in Mexico. Those who took a leap of faith to follow their dreams. If this is your first time to the channel, welcome. My name is James, and I'm your host here at Fearless in Cabo. And I have to say, I'm super excited about this new series, Faces of Cabo. This is one of the main reasons I wanted to start this channel to begin with. I wanted to create a community and a space where we can teach, learn, and grow from each other's experiences, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Today, we're going to meet Donald. 20 years ago, he built his home right here in Paradise with his own two bare hands. Every detail, every corner was crafted from his vision of the perfect life. Yet now he faces one of the biggest decisions of his life, walking away from everything he's built. Along the way, Donald's journey teaches us about courage, transformation, and the rebirth that comes from taking bold steps. Whether you're building a life here in beautiful Cabo San Lucas or somewhere else on the Baja, making a daring transition anywhere else in the world, your story truly matters. By sharing it, you inspire others to take a leap of faith. If you're ready to share your journey, reach out to me via text, YouTube, or email at fearlessincabo@gmail.com. If you have a story that could inspire and help others, I would love the opportunity to help you tell it. Now let's dive into Donald's story. A life of vision, hard work, dedication, and courage to walk away when it's time for something new. What he's about to share will challenge you, how you think about your dreams, sacrifices, and starting over. Hey, this is James from Fearless in Cabo. How you guys doing today? Hopefully amazing. I have got my good friend Donald here. How you doing, Donald?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing awesome. We're out here in the beautiful East Cape. Look at this view. It is gorgeous.
Thank you.
You get to wake up to this every day. This is awesome. So he's been on the channel ever since we first started, like 5 months ago.
Yes. Yep.
And then what made you draw to the video to begin with?
I seen Carlos and Ollie, who are working for you now,
Yeah.
that are building your house, because they're the ones who built this house here for me in 2004. They
That
started.
is awesome.
So that's
Can you believe that?
I mean, there's such a small world.
Yeah, it is.
And he was watching a video,
Video on YouTube.
Yep.
and the guys that were helping him
And build the house.
Yeah.
were building
My
my
house as well.
I mean, this is, and we're both
From New York.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
another thing. That's crazy.
He's a general
Contractor too.
his trade
He is. He's a framer.
Right.
and he also can do
A little electrical and plumbing. He did all the electrical and plumbing
for this beautiful house.
house right here.
Yep.
And if you're interested in a property in the East Cape, he's got an amazing house. He's trying to
He's trying to sell because he wants to start a new life. Where?
Yeah, Thailand. I
In
want to go to
Thailand,
Thailand.
wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
From Baja to Bangkok.
Yeah, that's a big move, isn't it? Whoever
Wow.
thought that? Local, crazy.
That's going to be something new. So tell me a little bit about yourself. You're from Long Island?
I'm from Long Island.
Okay.
Okay, town that's right on the water down there. And I was, grew up in Long Island, of course, and then went into construction when I was young. And as the years went by, I became a general contractor and
What
started.
first got you into construction?
My uncles,
Okay.
they were contractors.
Okay.
So I used to work for them when I was young, and they told me, listen, if you like it, good. And they're the one who's mainly taught me framing, because I was a framer first.
Okay.
Frame all the wooden houses.
Okay. What did you love so much about construction?
I guess about feeling important after you were done, that people looked up to you and said, wow, look what this guy did.
Yeah, the sense of accomplishment.
Yeah, that's the number one thing. I felt really good from that, you know?
Yeah. So I assume you're probably a good leader and a good teacher.
I think so. I taught a lot of people that went on their own and contractors now. You know, like you said before, I like to teach. I like to tell people how to do things and try to help them however I can, you know?
If you were to, you know, give some advice to someone in their 20s or something like that, was interested in getting into construction, what was the best piece of advice you could tell them right now?
Well, I'll tell you what my uncles told me. First, take maybe a year or 2 years of drafting so you can understand the plans on what you have in front of you if you're going to build a new house. Because if you can't read the plans, then you don't know what you're going to do. And then if you can, go to a vocational school to learn construction. And then, you know, break it up from there and then see if you could learn all of the trades, because that's what a contractor is. A contractor, most contractors, well, I can't really say that, but because they're a dying breed. But back in the old day with my uncles, you know, they knew the trade as well as what they would do, because my uncles were framers.
Okay.
So they knew the plumbing, not how to do it, but they knew, hey, all right, we got to leave this opening for this here, because we're running wires through with plumbing. So that's the thing.
It's amazing when you can create something and look at your finished product and just say, wow. Look at what I built in my mind, what I designed in my hands. This is just amazing. It's like a piece of art.
Yeah, it is.
So
he's right.
When did you, so you were brought up in Long Island, New York.
Correct.
How long did you live there for?
All my life.
All your life?
Until I retired here in 2021, right?
2000. Well, you moved out here in, what, 94, you said, right?
Well, the first time I came out here, like I told you, was 1992.
Your brother dragged you out here?
Right, to build a house for my brother in Santa Carmela.
In Santa Carmela.
So I spent a year and a half building that house until it was just about completed, and then Octaviano took over from then.
Okay, Carlos's father.
Carlos's father.
Okay, so 94, how many people were living in Cabo San Lucas at the time?
If I took a guess, I'd say 55,000.
55,000. Was there even a grocery store in town?
That's funny, though. The nearest grocery store from where my brother's house was Santa Carmela. It's still there today. It was the only one where you had to go all the way into town. It's called Cielo, like the sky. And if we needed any milk or something like that, we would go down there. If not, we had to go all the way down to inside town to Alhambros.
Okay.
I think he's still around. He's got places all over Alhambro, but now I think he may be out of business because of Soriano's and other big stores. But that's
crazy. They probably have the same flooring since 1994. That place has not been remodeled at all. But I tell you, they're always open. That place is always open. It's always busy. That's crazy. It's always busy.
Oh, so it is still open?
Yeah,
Alhambros?
It's still open.
I didn't know. Oh,
Santa Carmela.
Oh, Santa Carmela.
Yeah, Alhambros. Daniela is out.
It's out of business.
It's out of business. Okay.
Yeah, I could tell you some stories about that guy too, but that would be another hour.
So how was it back in '94? How were the roads back then?
Okay.
What was so different about '94 versus now?
The roads
besides
in Cabo.
the people, the number of people.
Mainly in El Centro, all the roads were really kind of in front of Carlos's house, which is really out. It was a dirt road. But I would say just around the tourist area were all cement.
Okay.
As far as I could remember. And then maybe some of the main roads that went up to the highway were cement, but all the rest of them were dirt. Some of them are still dirt today.
Okay.
You know?
There was no Walmart, no Costco.
No, there was no Walmart, no Costco.
Puerto Prizo,
no Soriano's, none of that. No.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah, that was crazy.
So your brother dragged you out here in
'94.
92.
Did you
love it? Was it love at first sight?
Yeah, it was. And the strange thing about it, I thought he was crazy. And he says, listen,
this is Mexico. What the hell are you doing out here?
Well, in '92, remember, the cartel was big news in the United States.
Yeah.
Especially in the late '80s. And I followed it back in New York.
Yeah.
And if you ever watched that movie, Narcos de Mexico, it's an unbelievable series. It's very true. I followed some of that was on TV. I could remember when I was younger that we would watch what's going on.
Yeah.
So when my brother wanted me to come out here in '92, I said, there's no way. There's no way I'm coming out. There's no way. So he says, he knew I loved to fish. I
Yeah.
love to fish. So he said, "Tell you what, I'll bring you out here 10 days of vacation on me. I'll fly you, go out to restaurants, blah blah blah. If we make an agreement, we make an agreement. If not, nothing on me. You go back to New York."
Huh.
It was, and then I met the second night. I went down to Club Cascadas de Baja. I met with the architect and Ed Givings, and I was sold right then and there.
Yeah.
That was it.
What was the one thing that sold you about Cabo San Lucas?
The beauty of the water, the ocean, the Pacific Ocean, because I did go fishing like the next day and then come back, and just that arch. And those years, like now you got all the tourists and all the boats going in and stuff like that. There was none of that.
None of that.
There was none of that. And I was like, this is like just starting, you know?
Yeah.
There was nothing there. I'll never forget that. And there's one island that they have, I'll never forget, it's still there now. It's where people sometimes dive off, but now they have it roped off for the people to see the fish. But I'll never forget, I went with my interpreter, and he lived in Cabo, and he said, "Come on, we'll go up there, we'll dive off." And I followed him off and dove off and seen all the fish, and I was like, that was it.
Yeah.
That was it. I was hooked.
That was hooked.
That was it.
I mean, the weather's always been perfect here.
Unbelievable.
I mean, it is amazing. How's the weather difference from Cabo to here?
We get the same what Cabo has. I've been through a couple hurricanes in here. Don't ask me their names, but I've been through a couple here.
Do you get more hurricane affected out here, or in Cabo is probably
worse? It matters which way that storm is coming up the corridor. You know what I mean? We've had, I think it was John. It was a direct hit here. I think it was John, and the other one that you had a direct hit. I think it was Odell.
Yeah.
That was when it was. So it all matters.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you one real short story. But in '92, a hurricane did hit Cabo. Okay, and I was living in my brother's house in the maids' quarters down below.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sleeping there, and one of my best friends was with me that we were building. And all of a sudden, the whole night went by, and nothing. And Carlos comes to the house.
Yeah.
And he goes, "You got to get out of here." I said, "Why?" I said, I guess the hurricane missed it. No, it's still coming, but you're in the center right now.
Yeah.
And when he says the water is going to come down like you're not going to believe and maybe damage to your brother's house, well, let me tell you, the water, we were going down the road, started getting like about this high. And we actually felt the truck moving and almost getting washed away.
Wow.
And I stayed in his house that night with his father and the family.
That's crazy.
And both bridges of Tule, the highway where Tule is, they were down, gone, boom. Cabo was shut off for weeks for food. Oh.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was terrible. But it was exciting at the same time. I was like, wow, look at this,
So you moved out here in 2004 to build the house.
Correct.
In the East Cape.
Correct.
And where did you find Carlos? Oh, he was working on your brother's house.
Right, Carlos. I hired Octaviano to build my brother's
Carlos's
house.
father.
Carlos's father. Okay.
And Alejandro's father.
Correct. Yep.
You hired him, and he brought his sons.
Right. And just about every part of his family from Chapala.
Okay.
Because that's where Octaviano comes from Chapala.
Yeah.
Because when I had to do the Social Security with all the names, every single one of them was Montreal.
Yeah. Huh.
And he had them fly over, not fly over. They took the bus and then took the ferry over.
What did you notice about the guys and the way their work ethic compared to what you're used to in the States?
Well, in those years, it was kind of the same. We Americans at that time were hardworking. You know what I mean? So they were hardworking guys. Carlos's father was very stern.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He made sure that you weren't just sitting there doing nothing. And he'd treat Carlos and Ollie the same way. I know that for a fact. Or I would hear them. Look, you don't have to speak Spanish to know when someone gets mad at somebody.
Yeah.
Pandeo, adios.
That's amazing. They came out here and you rented a separate home for them.
Yeah.
To sleep every night for 6 nights a week. Or you said they worked extra days, extra hours.
When I got the property, I only came back here just for 3 months most to build. And I go back to New York. For those 3 months, I would rent a house. So they would leave.
So they didn't have to commute every day.
Right. So they'd come here Sunday night, and then they would leave Friday about 1 o'clock.
Because it's a long commute. It's almost 2 hours.
Oh, yeah. And they came in that little black truck that I was like, oh my God, they're going to make it.
And then you got to deal with cows and chickens and whatever crosses the road
But at that point in the stage in our lives, the family and and me are very, very close.
That's
you know what I mean?
amazing.
So I get a little bit here, but
Yeah.
you know, at that time, like I would have done the same for them. you
Yeah,
know?
I'm so grateful to have
Yeah,
them.
you don't know
amazing.
how lucky you are. I'm going to
Yeah.
tell you. Man, oh man, you hit the jackpot just like I did.
Yeah. I remember I met him in 2002. One of my neighbors recommended me. He's like, he said, I know you're remodeling this house, the ugliest house in the neighborhood. He goes, I wish you all the luck because that thing's a disaster. It had over, 600 code violations.
Jeez.
He goes, I got a good crew that I could recommend you. And I said, okay, yeah, I'd love to talk to them. Because I had hired the first crew to just do the demo and I wasn't really happy with their work. And, I'm used to having guys from Mexico on my crew because I had 52 guys in Phoenix, all from Sinaloa. So, half of Phoenix is Mexican.
Culiacan, Sinaloa?
And probably 80%, 90% of the guys in construction in Phoenix are Mexican.
Yeah.
So that's
true.
pretty much that's everyone I deal with.
It's all over the United States.
So it's all over the United States. So I had no problem.
Yeah.
And I went over to my friend's house to go check out all his Carlos work. And I said, yeah, looks great.
Yeah.
Let me meet him. So we met, and we hit it right off the bat. And everything he's ever. I've doubted him like the first couple of times, and I was like, after he proved me wrong like 5 times, I'm like, I'm never gonna doubt this guy. He keeps on proving me wrong.
Cállate la boca.
And he's always like, trust me. Yeah.
Well, he learned from his father the best.
Yeah, he's a dog. I mean, that guy can work like there's no tomorrow.
Yeah.
I really appreciate his energy and his attitude, and his brother too. They're both awesome. And Joaquin, his brother-in-law, he's our electrician and our plumber.
Yep.
So, I'm truly blessed to have them on my crew.
Yeah.
And so, Donald reached out to me. I think in a text. No.
Say it again.
Yeah, in a text on one of the videos. How did we meet? I forgot.
I probably answered you back.
Yeah, you sent a message on one of the YouTube video.
Yeah,
hey, Carlos and the guys built my house back in '94 or something like that.
That was so
It was crazy. And
then we've
been texting for months now, and then we finally meet. And I said, hey, I'd love to do a video about you.
I don't think Carlos or Ali in the beginning knew they were going on YouTube.
Yeah, they didn't either.
They didn't because because what happened was I called them up when I seen you on YouTube with them, and I'm like, Carlos, you're a movie star. Because what do you mean I'm a movie star? So what I did was when it was playing on the TV, I took a video of it and then sent it to him, and he started laughing. He's going, how the heck did I get there? I said, I don't know. This is the gringo that you made that you're building the house. He's putting them on.
I remember when I first asked him, I said, hey, do you mind if I film you guys? I want to start a channel on YouTube called Fearless in Cabo because there's nothing in Mexico about building a property.
You're right. You hit
And I wanted to do not only building, but living in Cabo.
Yeah.
Because all the things that we have to go through as, as Americans, as Mexicans, as Canadians, as people from South America, everything about living in the Baja, everything that we have to deal with.
Yeah.
The good, the bad, the ugly, the truth.
Yeah.
There's needed to be a channel that needed to be spoken. So I felt it was necessary. And plus, the construction style here is completely different than the States.
Yeah.
And I thought it was necessary, to help others to teach them how to build in Mexico. Yeah. So they could do it for themselves.
Yeah, the Mexicans build better than what we do in the States. See, in the United States, we build to save money and get cheaper products.
We're all about efficiency.
You know what I mean?
How can I put the best product on the market for the least amount of expense in the fastest amount of time?
Yeah.
That's how the American way is.
Yeah.
But I met Carlos and I said, hey, I'm going to be filming you guys. Do you mind? And at first he was a little bit nervous. He's like, I don't know about this.
Nervous? Nah.
After a couple,
After
he saw himself on video, he's like, wow, I love it. So what did you notice first about him when you first met him?
That's a good one because, he didn't speak any English and I didn't speak any Spanish. And I knew that Carlos, his father was Octaviano, but he would always be looking at me kind of like, gringo, you know what I mean? Like I thought he was being bad on me until we got to know each other.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you one thing, and we're getting off the beaten track, but we all love boxing.
Okay. Yeah, the guys love boxing.
Boxing. And in those days, we had to go to San Jose. There was boxing matches every Saturday night, and then sometimes in town. So we really got good into that. And then during the night times at my brother's house, they used to come over and we used to watch fights.
Okay.
Old ones, or go to Caliente's and go to see the live fights with all the big fights back in the early 90s.
So how is it? Let's ask. How is it living out here? You have CFE out here then?
Yes, AFA.
Do most people have CFE out here?
Yeah, everyone has electric.
Okay.
You know, it's all underground. You can't see, but everything's underground.
Because I thought most people had solar out in here. That's not true.
No, they have it as a backup, let's say, because the power does go off here.
Okay.
And it could be for hours. Like I have a small generator just for my refrigerator if I need it.
Okay. Does anyone have wells out here, or is water an issue out here? Like it is in Cabo?
Water is. I have mine trucked in because it's cheaper than it is to pay the developer who still has the water rights here. He charges an arm and a leg. So I don't get my water off of him.
How much is a water truck?
My water truck, I can't tell you that. It's top secret.
Okay.
Because that's what my buddy told me. He says, don't tell anybody what I'm giving you the water for. So I gotta abide by what he says.
Mine's 16,000 liters for 2,000 pesos.
No sé. Buena suerte. Cambio tu llama para Jose Luis.
So how is your electricity bill? You showed me.
I told you,
it shocked me. It's like 350 pesos.
It's not over 500 for the whole year, including the air
electricity for the entire year was $500. That's insane. Mine's 5,000 in Cabo.
You know, we have a saying, and Carlos and Ollie know it. I taught it to them. They didn't know what it was. It's like, you're getting ripped off.
Yeah.
Or else they're ripping you off.
Yeah.
Carlos and Ollie knows that. They say, what does that mean in Spanish? And I would tell them. So sometimes they say that. So next time you say it, tell them, Don said, you ripping me off.
Yeah. I look at it like this. It's, it's a short-term investment. And I'm selling that house anyways. But I'm paying probably 20% more than I would in Phoenix. But look at my view.
Really?
I got a gorgeous view.
Yeah, well, hey.
My electricity bill in Phoenix would have probably been $3,500 for the year versus $5,000. Yeah. But I got an ocean view. Yeah. I can't get that in Phoenix.
Yeah.
And if I were to go to California, that house would cost $25 million easily versus $2 million here.
That's what I see when I came down here. And that was when I was building my brother's house. The money that could be made from just building a house and then selling it.
Well, the fact that, just property taxes alone. My property taxes are $700 on my house.
That's what mine
are. It's a $2 million house. My property taxes in Phoenix would be over $10,000.
And do you go for that discount in November? You get
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I think it's 30%. It's January.
30%.
You got to pay it by January 30th?
No, I have to pay mine.
To get a 20%? Oh,
November, 30% in November. By a certain date in November, I believe.
Oh, November is 30%?
30%, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know it was that much. Yeah. Okay, I thought it was January was 20%. Yeah. So, but look at the view you got. It is gorgeous.
Yeah, it is.
So, someone recently built this house, right?
Right.
So, this is the trigger house for him. So it partially blocked your view.
Yeah.
Is that, it's a beautiful house, but you still got an amazing view.
Yeah, I still do.
You still have an amazing view.
Even the mountains over there, like I said, I got the mountains.
Yeah.
I love the mountains.
So what section is this called?
Las Brisas, this is called.
Las Brisas.
This is called Las Brisas.
How many people live in this whole section?
Too many.
Too many? Yeah. 20,000?
Oh, I don't know.
10,000?
No sé.
Okay.
Mucho gente. No le gusta gente. Lo viro.
How could you want to live? This is paradise out here.
Well, after a while, I don't care where you live, paradise can start to
change.
Let's say the word for it. You get used to it. You take it for granted.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I understand.
I always used to love when I used to come back here every year. It was like unbelievable because I was in New York and then see what I have. But it's time for a change.
I understand. Yeah.
Time for a change. So.
Well, you've been out here in the East Cape, what, 20
since 2005. Since 2005.
Yeah.
And the thing is, how many houses? Like I showed you the pictures inside. There was nothing this way.
There was nothing out
for
here
a long time.
You were the only house out here
before COVID. before COVID, there was still nothing that way. After COVID, they probably built a couple hundred houses, even in the back. There's probably like 30 or 40 above me. There was nothing. Because the view that I also have that you can't notice that much, they built 2 houses back there, but I would go and have my breakfast in the morning in the back because the sun was too strong and look up at the mountains and it was beautiful.
Oh, I'm sure.
Now the people got the houses and I'm looking at the houses and, you know, the guy's in the bathroom, and, you know, cleaning the hair like
Yeah. That's great. It's still gorgeous.
Oh, it is. You know, what I like to see is when the new people do come into town, like my neighbors, they just bought the house behind me. They love it here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That they're feeling like what I used to feel. But
sure,
I'm more of a person where I don't. I like to have it where there's not a lot of. Not that I'm not negotiable. Friendly with people. I always want to be friendly, but you know, I'd like it the old way. You know what I mean?
I understand.
Because here's another thing: the stars at nighttime. Carlos would tell you. Carlos, Ollie, and I was with a woman for about 13 years, Olga, and the rest of the guys. We used to take chairs out here at nighttime, and there was no lights, so you could see the stars. Like if you go in Arizona, way out of Arizona, billions and billions of stars, and we actually could see the one of the satellites making a turn, coming around for a couple seconds, like between 7 and 7:15. We used to look in this corner over here. Now you can't see that because of all the lights in the people's houses.
All the lights, huh? So they're ruining your paradise.
Yeah, you know something, that there's a word for that. I heard from this guy. He told me, goes, what's happening with me and everything here, when places that are not known in their paradise, then the word gets out and that paradise now starts getting developed. It gets ruined. See, so I forget the word he used, but there's a word for that. That's what I feel like that's happening here, you know. And many of the people that came here about the same time that I did, the Americans, they're going too. They seen that happen here. They seen too much building, too much dust. You know, look, paradise isn't as perfect as you think here. We got dust. We don't have the food that I can get like you can back in Cabo, San Lucas. There's many other factors.
There's less infrastructure out here.
Yeah, there's many. The roads, you can see the roads. You got to watch it going up and down here.
There's no really big stores out here, are they?
None.
Where do you go shopping out here?
There's a small place in town. It's called Chapitos, and that's about it.
Is it like the size of an OXXO or something like that?
And maybe 10 times the size of an OXXO.
Oh, 10 times the size of an OXXO.
It's got a meat department, this and that, but it's not your Sorianos or Frescos, right?
Yeah.
I bet you that's where you go, right? No.
She goes to Costco.
Yeah, I go to Costco's too for the spare ribs. I love the spare ribs and the chicken, and you know, some big items that I don't have to go back and forth.
You don't have a Home Depot here. Where do you go? Where do you get your supplies?
Well, there's a couple places in town for the construction. One is Molina's, Tamayo's, and another cement place just opened up. So there's about 3 or 4 of them here if you want to get your...
Is there a tile store here? No, I guess not.
You funny boy. Tile store?
Yeah.
No.
That's a new business. There's so many business opportunities out here.
Don't tile store.
So what do you love this? It's Los Barriles.
Right.
Los Barriles?
Los Barriles.
Los Barriles. What do you love so much about this town?
In the beginning, before it started getting, I loved
bigger,
it. I just loved it because it was a small place, and if you didn't know the person's name, you knew him by face.
Yeah,
that's how small it was. There wasn't more than 500 people here. I doubt if there was 600 maybe. So you knew. So the thing that I loved about it is I got to know all my friends still to this day. They're mainly all Mexicans. You know what I mean? Every single one of them, stuff like that. All the Americans, most of them are gone that lived here for a certain amount of years because they seen it kind of paradise got spoiled and they left.
Yeah.
But I love the fishing. I love the beaches here. The beaches are better than Cabo. They blow Cabo away.
Why do you think they're better than Cabo?
Because Cabo is kind of rough, you know what I mean? And
they're much calmer here?
Yeah, much calmer. You're on to see your Cortez, you know what I mean?
I heard like this diving here is out of this world.
Cabo Pulmo was probably your best bet if everything's going. But Cabo Pulmo, I hate to be negative, has definitely changed. I dove there in '92, first time, and I went on a sunken boat with my brother, a shrimp boat, and the shrimp boat was all stainless steel, the chimney, and you could see the boat up above, which was 60 feet.
Wow.
Well, now today they have these tides that are coming in, and they don't know why. I talked to many fishermen over the last years that are darkening the waters.
Okay.
They don't know if it's algae, not algae. Algae, right? Yeah, algae, seaweed. They
Okay.
don't know what it is. But I love the fishing is going down here a lot too. I hate to say it.
Yeah.
It's not, and that's anywhere, even except for Cabo. Cabo, it's
and you're a big fisherman, right?
Big fisherman. Yeah,
What,
if I had
what's
my
the
boat, I
main
sold my
catch
boat.
out here?
You'll catch them all in just about most of the time here.
Okay.
Maybe 120, 130 pounds. Dorado has been kind of very scarce, not that much. Tuna used to be like 10, 15 minutes away. Now it's 30, 40 miles out.
Okay.
And instead of being in 20-pound range, now they're at football this size. And people are taking. So that pisses me off because, that's I look at it as an environmentalist. Hey, let my kids catch these fish, before it gets fished out.
So fishermen are catching them all the time?
No, it's not
Commercial?
them. It's the commercial guys. The guys on the they call them sonars, more or less. That's the word. These are big boats that have helicopters on them. And they have these giant nets, and the helicopter will spot the school, and they'll encircle the whole school, even sometimes with dolphin inside, and they'll wipe out the whole thing like that.
Oh, wow. Okay. Do they? How often are they out there?
This year they were in Cabo a lot because I was guys were posting on TikTok, and they were off I forget what grounds. These two grounds where the tuna goes, and they were saying that they just heard that there was schools with big tuna there. And just came in as they were trolling. The guy took the video and said, "Yep, they're back." As soon as they hear on the radio, or whatever, or their helicopter, they wipe them out. Yeah.
And it's totally legal?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, everything's legal. Everything's legal in Mexico.
Yeah, it's Mexico. it's
It's
the Wild West, right?
You got it. Yeah.
So what's the one thing that you love about the East Cape so much?
Boy, best thing. It's a little bit different today, like I said, from years ago. When I first came here, it was the fishing.
Mm-hmm.
It was the people, without a doubt.
Okay.
All the new friends that I made, all the Mexicans, living in this house.
Okay.
And then really having hardly no neighbors and the beautiful skies at nighttime.
Mm-hmm.
Just like anything, progress will eliminate everything.
Yeah.
And that's what happened. Too much progress. I can't see the stars at night like I used to.
Mm-hmm.
I can't catch the fish as I used to.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of Americans are coming in here and think it's the Old West and they can do what they want, where they just fly down the road and make dust. Like I just cleaned my car today. This is the bad season to do it. I haven't cleaned my car sometimes in 4 months and it looks like brand new.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
So different seasons when the Americans come back here.
Cabo, my car is dirty in 24 hours.
yeah. And the potholes there. Oh, God, I thought I had them bad here. Holy mackerel.
No, we got some of the worst potholes.
So everything that I really loved
world.
here, they're talking about is disappeared for me. You know what I mean? The fishing. And, I bought a boat down here with high expectations. Okay? Trailered it all the way from New York. And me and Carlos were
that's a long trip.
That's right. Me and Carlos and another guy.
5,000 miles. Yeah.
No, about 3,000, about 37.
Yeah.
But we were in the first tournament here when I brought it down, and nothing. And there was like 52 boats in the tournament. Only 4 fish were brought back that qualified.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, God, this is unbelievable. And I said, that will never happen again. And I started taking notes, and we started going at that. We were coming back less and less times with nothing.
With nothing, yeah.
So spending all that money on gas, preparing the boat the day before, trailering it all the way to Ribera, which is 40 minutes away, bringing it all the way back, cleaning it. And I was like, this is for the last 4 years. It'll be 4 years. Wow, it's almost at 27. What's today's date? It could be, that's when I came here.
I think it's the 28th.
Okay, so yesterday would be 4 years that I retired here.
Okay. Well, happy anniversary.
Okay, próximo pregunta.
Yeah.
That means next question.
So you're selling your beautiful home.
Yeah.
How many square feet is it?
This is 1,800 square feet.
1,800 square feet. How many bedrooms and how many bathrooms?
3 bedrooms, 2 bath, and it doesn't include, the 1,800 doesn't include the carport over there.
So 1,800 livable square feet.
Correct.
Air conditioned square feet.
Correct.
3 bedroom, 2 bath?
Correct.
3 bedroom, 2 bath. It's got a gorgeous patio. Look at this.
Yeah.
Look at this view. It is phenomenal. You're not going to get a view anywhere else like this. This is $1 million view. It's
It is.
gorgeous.
It is.
What are you asking for the property?
I'm $750,000. I'm
$750,000.
Yeah.
You're giving it away.
I'm giving away. I know. I just want out. That's it. It's not about the
You're
money.
like a saint.
It's not about the money anymore.
If you're interested in the property, please get in touch with me. You know, we can work the transaction. I want to get this guy back. He's going to Thailand, right?
If you ever dreamed of owning a home in paradise, this is your chance. Yes, foreigners can buy property in Mexico. It's 100% legal. I'll personally walk you through the entire process, step by step, to ensure you and your family are fully protected. I'm a licensed real estate agent right here in beautiful Cabo San Lucas, and I've made it my mission to help families find their piece of paradise safely, securely, and with the utmost confidence. Donald's property in Los Brillas is an absolute gem, beautifully designed, perfectly maintained, and priced to sell. I reviewed all the comparable sales in the area, and the home with similar square footage are selling for as much as $1.2 million. Yet this one is listed for only $750,000 cash only, since financing in Mexico isn't really an option. The home in itself is 1,820 square feet and thoughtfully designed throughout, featuring vibrant cabinetries, warm ranch-style charm, and sweeping views of the beautiful Sea of Cortez right in his backyard. Every detail is immaculate, and the property radiates peace, comfort, and timeless Baja beauty. If you're ready to embrace a more peaceful lifestyle in one of Mexico's most inviting coastal towns, this is a one-of-a-kind opportunity that won't last long. And if this particular home doesn't fit your needs, let's connect. Whether you're searching for the perfect lot to build your ultimate mega mansion, or you just want a finished product, I will do whatever I can to make your dreams come reality. Together, we can make Los Cabos your next paradise. To inquire or make an offer, contact me directly at country code +52 624 239 5666 or at fearlessincabo@gmail.com. Your Baja dream home is awaiting. Thanks so much.
So hopefully this video reaches out to a lot of new people.
Yeah.
And they see your property and they fall in love with it. They
Yeah.
get in touch with me and I bring you a contract.
You know, that's right.
That would be awesome,
Because it's
wouldn't
on the MLS. You actually can
yeah,
sell it, correct?
it is on the MLS.
Good for you.
And I'm
There
a
you
licensed
go.
real estate agent.
Okay.
We're gonna put it. We're gonna actually make a little video about the property too.
Because, you know, I want to let the viewers know that there was gold found around here years ago.
Really?
Gold. So possibly, you know, on my
In the
property.
foundation?
Now, you never know. So possibly you buy this house, you might be able to find some gold.
I bring you an offer, or you sell your house, and I manifest you your new life.
Yeah.
Tell me how it looks. What does it look like?
Oh, where I'm going to go after
Yeah,
that.
where are you gonna go?
All right,
you're going to Thailand, right?
Yeah, yeah. You know, it's unbelievable how many people ask me that question, just like
Yeah.
you. Because like, where are you going to go? Where are you going to go? You know, because you're living in paradise here,
Yeah.
you know? So, you know, like I said, I'm going to visit all my family, which is scattered all over the United States, between my son, my...
Say your final goodbyes.
Yeah, say my final goodbyes because I won't see them for years. And
Yeah.
then I'm off to Thailand.
Uh-huh.
And I met a woman there last year.
Mm-hmm.
And we hit it off really good. I was in communication with her for months before I'm going to make a trip to Bangkok.
Yeah.
Because, you know, you don't know what, you don't want to go all the way there and then find out you don't get along with the person. But
Sure.
we hit it off good. So when I leave here, I go to Bangkok. We will have a house that we're going to rent there first in Hue Hin. Okay, that's
Hue Hin?
Hue Hin. That's
Yeah.
below Pattaya, if anybody knows anything
Yeah.
about thing.
That's like 100 miles from Bangkok.
Oh, more than that. It's about 2.5 hours. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're going to first rent, and then we're going to start looking for houses.
Okay.
All right, because houses in Bangkok, I mean, the prices are so cheap, and they have very good quality.
Okay.
So I'll give you an instance. You can get a 2-bedroom house, brand new, with a pool. Okay, 2-bedroom, 1,200 square feet, $80,000.
80,000. Wow.
In a community that's gated, and some has
Wow.
security, and some doesn't happen.
That's amazing.
So if you had $200,000,
Do they have these bitches there?
No, I'm
No.
gonna tell you something right now. That's one thing that I learned. The only places where we see beautiful, beautiful, crystal clear water in Thailand is in the south.
Uh-huh.
Okay, When you get up into the Gulf area there, which they have a huge Gulf, the Gulf of Thailand, the water and the tide does not move the water in and out.
Okay.
So the water does not have the clarity anywhere near what we have here.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm okay with that. You know what I mean?
That's good.
I'm all right with that. It's just the idea.
You got to give a little to take a little.
Yeah. And the other thing is that the cost of living down there is just reciprocal on what you would pay for your food.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, 90% of Thai people eat out all the time because it's cheaper.
Yeah, it's more affordable.
More affordable and better food too.
I'm really excited for you.
Me too.
I'm really excited for you.
Me too, because there's some of these videos where they show these lobsters, you know what I mean? Where you get cheap lobsters and they make them for you and stuff like that. You know, you buy them.
Well, I know I've been, Danielle and I have been doing a lot of research on Philippines and stuff.
That's another one. Yeah.
And that looks so beautiful.
Yeah.
I really want to go there on the next big trip.
That water
and,
is because they're not in a gulf. It's all open there. All their water is beautiful, gorgeous.
I'm open to move somewhere else too.
Yeah.
I love it in Cabo, but if you can find me a better beaches, less humidity, I'm there.
Yeah.
You know.
I don't think you're ever going to get, look, whenever you're talking about beautiful water, you're talking about a tropical area, and you're not going to get by that humidity versus the time of year that it is.
Sure.
You know, like in Thailand, it rains and pours sometimes for up to 2 months every day, like crazy. You know, so you know, you got to take the good with the bad. But
I think we got pretty good weather. I mean, 9 months a year, it's practically perfect. So.
Yeah, like right now, I'd say for you got here the greatest weather here is October, November, December, January, February, March, April, right into May. Right.
Yeah.
8 months.
I even like June.
Yeah. 8 months could be it. It's gorgeous.
I that's hard to pass up.
Yeah. But you got to go to La Paz. You got to take them to La Paz and go to Balandra and Tecolote.
Oh, yeah.
Those two beaches. You want to see beautiful beaches?
Yeah.
Remember, Balandra was known as the #1 beach in the world for years on and off.
We tried to go there one day. And we tried to go there one day to go to Balandra, and all the roads were blocked because of some bicycle tour. But we were excited. We definitely got to go there.
But the thing now, you got to pay to get in for half a day, and then you got to leave. I think you get in at 8, you got to be out by 12. Then the second group goes in. So that's the negative about it. And the other thing is, when I used to go there years and years ago, there was nobody there.
Yeah.
I mean, there was nobody there. There was nobody there. Maybe a couple people, this and that.
Yeah.
Nobody knew about it. Then all of a sudden it got known as one of the most beautiful beaches in the world on one of these magazines. And that was the end of it.
So you've done a lot of extensive traveling throughout your life?
I was in Mexico. I think I've done more travel in Mexico, yeah.
What is the most outrageous city you've ever been to in Mexico?
Outrageous?
Or something that's just like...
I tell you, there's so many different outrageous places you can go to.
What city besides Cabo and East Cape
look, I'll just name some of that I went to. San Miguel de Allende, it was like unbelievable.
You liked it?
I love to go to the wineries there. We went to the wineries.
Okay.
It has some of the best restaurants to eat at. It's unbelievable. It's high end now, though. A lot of rich Mexicans, which I'm glad Mexico people are becoming rich and being upper class. And just some of the pictures all inside my house are all from San Miguel de Allende.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if I turn it on the other page and I say I want to go, I went to Puerto Vallarta. I went there for Dia de los Muertos.
Okay.
What a party that was. And they have the highest Katrina in the world. Yeah. That was unbelievable.
It's November 1st and November 2nd. It's coming up.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know where else, Puerto Vallarta. I've been to some places that...
have you been to Mexico City?
Yeah, I've been to Mexico City.
I love Mexico City.
Love
we
Mexico.
Went there last summer. It was gorgeous. I loved it.
I loved the history of Mexico City. I love the history of Mexico because I went to Chihuahua about a month ago, and I went there to learn about the history and the history of the revolution. Some Mexicans don't even know the history of the revolution here, because I started studying that. It's unbelievable. The first revolution actually started from Chihuahua. It wasn't Pancho Villa's guy. It was much before that. I forget his name, the guy that they actually educated. There's so many different ones, but, I like to go see the history,
Yeah.
But I like Zihuatanejo, Expat. Yeah. Unbelievable.
I've been to Expat.
Yeah.
I've never been to Zihuatanejo.
Oh, Zihuatanejo is like a little bay, gorgeous.
Have you been to Puerto Escondido?
No, I have not been there.
That's on my bucket
Yeah,
list.
that's more of a less from what I hear. It always was a surfing town.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah, because if we want to go to Oaxaca,
Yeah, Oaxaca. Yeah.
because the foods there I've just heard is to die for,
Yep.
and then Puerto Escondido.
Yeah.
We want to rent a car in Mexico City and then drive down to Oaxaca and then go to Puerto Escondido.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. But go to San Miguel de Allende. Don't miss that. That's.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to San Miguel de Allende?
no.
No. San Miguel de Allende is special, especially the food. Like that's one thing that I like about Cabo still to this day. How many new restaurants, high-end restaurants with really good food, and how they prepare them different that you can't get in the States or anywhere else in the world. The only place that way some people say that is New York City. That's not true. For me, I think Cabo San Lucas has been grown and grown on different foods from all over the world.
I like San Jose for food. I think they have the best restaurants. Because I think a lot of the restaurants, I agree and disagree with what you're saying, because a lot of the restaurants, they get by with the name Cabo San Lucas.
Yeah.
You know, and you go in there, it's either hit or miss. It's either horrible or divine. When I go into San Jose, it's usually every restaurant we go to is great.
Really?
You know, and I think it's because the locals support San Jose, and Cabo is more of a tourist town.
So when you're in Cabo, and if you're going to go out to a dinner with your girlfriend and stuff like that, do you sometimes go to either Edis or the Esquina or Playa Sur or any of the ones that are like on the tourist area on the beach, or no?
Sometimes. I mean, we mainly go to San Jose, honestly.
Really?
Yeah, we go to San Jose just because we've had so many disappointing dining experience in Cabo. And
really?
Yeah,
I can't
honestly,
believe that. That's unbelievable.
So, and maybe we're just picking the wrong places, you know, because I read the reviews and stuff. One of our favorite place, what is that, Chubby Noodle?
Oh, yeah.
That's my favorite place.
Is that in Cabo or
It's in Cabo.
Chubby
You know,
Noodle?
it's Cabo's version of P.F. Chang's. And it's awesome. I love it.
How about, I've never been to it. How about the castle that's in Petrogal?
I've never been there, no.
Okay, you got to find, I wanted to go to this place. A guy actually from over in England or Scotland built a house in Petrogal, that like a castle. And then later on, I guess he sold it or whatever, and they turned it into a restaurant.
Oh, wow.
Now, I don't know how good the food there is, but the views.
The views, yeah.
You know what I mean? Unbelievable. But like I said, that one restaurant in San Jose that we were talking about earlier, I forget the name of it, Toro Huedo?
Yes.
Yeah. That's like, it's not an expensive restaurant. And they
Yeah.
got great food there.
Yeah.
They got great, there's not one thing on the plate that, that
I've never been
menu.
there. I'll have to try
Oh
it.
gosh, you got to go to, it's jam-packed, muy ocupado.
Yeah. My favorite place is Flora Farms in San Jose.
I've never been there. I
Oh my
wanted
God, you
to go
have
there.
to go there. It's an experience like no other.
I wanted to go there.
I mean,
so
the
bad.
food is off the chain, and the ambiance is a 20 plus
I wanted
on a
to go
1
there.
to 10 scale. The ambiance, I'm all about dining experience, customer service, and ambiance.
Yeah.
And it's a perfect 10 for all those.
Yeah,
the ambiance is out of this world. But
I heard about that place.
It's been a fabulous
It's like a
time.
farm, isn't it? It's like a farm. Isn't it like a farm inside
It's a
there?
farm. It's an organic farm.
Right. So you get
And,
really good salads in there and stuff like that.
Everything is great,
Yeah.
and they got animals there. They got a koi pond. They got I think don't they have like I think they have a petting zoo there, don't they? Yeah, and you can it's pet friendly, and they have weddings there. They have several shops and venues. It's just gorgeous.
I changed a lot in San Jose too.
I did a video about it. How come you didn't watch it?
On San Jose?
On Flora Farms.
No, I didn't even see it. No.
Check it out. It's on the playlist under Cabo Lifestyle.
I didn't see it.
But we got to get going because it's getting dark out.
Okay, guys.
I don't want to hit a cow on the way home.
Definitely don't want to.
Thank you so much for your
Thank you,
time.
guys.
I really appreciate it.
No problem.
Thank you so much for your time and attention today. I really appreciate it. I can't thank you enough for all the positive comments and all the positive stories that every one of you shared with me about your experiences right here in the Baja. I think it's truly amazing that we're growing in as a community, and we need to be there for each other. I'm absolutely elated that we hit 3,000 subscribers in such a short time period, less than 4 months. Fearless in Cabo, it isn't just about my journey. It's a part of who I am. Your support helps us keep creating what truly matters. If this inspires you, support us on Ko-Fi. Would mean the world to me. God bless you all. We wish you nothing but the best in life. Take care, my friends.